What up, man? It's your boy, the Ghost, and today we're gonna be talking about the suspension of the League of Legends Pro Road, aka Hankil Yoon, man. And on the 8th, man, Riot, they made a decision that they was gonna be suspending them for one match and fining them $2,000. And the ruling came after Road had been verbally abusing other players in the game. I don't understand why people do this, but obviously some people feel the need that they gotta be abusive in these chats, man, and it's really crazy. I know even though sometimes you might play a game and the people ain't playing how you think they should play and y'all losing, you get kind of frustrated, man, but don't make this shit a habit, bro. Like, people don't want to hear you spewing out toxic foolishness all through the match. But anyway, he was verbally abusing other players while he was solo queuing for ranked matches, so he could practice or whatever. Now, he played for a team called now they are being put in a tough spot because they had to compete later that day and make it out the group stage of the League of Legends World Championship. They is missing a player and they don't really have a good person to fill in for Road. You know what I'm saying? So now the short version, according to Riot, is on September the 19th, Road used racially insensitive language to abuse a player during a game on the Korean server. Road was found to have been verbally abusive toward his teammates, and the rank plan going as far back as late August and as recently as October the 5th. And he's, like I said, been issued a one suspension game and fined $2,000 for the repeated instances of moderate to severe verbal abuse and one instance of racially insensitive rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? So his toxic behavior, it first came to light when a Reddit post showed him verbally attacking Echo Fox's Henrik Frog and Hansen, who matched Macon had placed on his team. And after Froggen kept getting killed by the opposing team, Road spammed the chat with the "go die." Now, Henrik took to Twitter and said, "IMA bot lane is pretty toxic. There's definitely no behavior check before World's tournament." And then he later on tried to explain it, on a Facebook post, saying that the words "go die" that I said to the pro player was not telling him to go die, but it was because he had so many deaths, and every time he went to mid, he would get ganked and die. And he also continued to say his ability to communicate in English was very limited, which is why he said it that way. He apologized and any trouble that he might have caused his coaches and team during the World's 2016 tournament, but denied that he actually told Froggen to go kill himself. You know what I'm saying? Riot checked it out, they wasn't really feeling that, and they also found several other abuse claims, including racist remarks. In a particular severe instance of the toxicity, during one game in September 19, he verbally attacked his teammate and used racially insensitive language twice, not once but twice, and the behavior ran afoul with the sections in the rulings governing the professional LOL. You dig? 924 of this section, discrimination and denigration. Team members may not offend the dignity and integrity of a country, private persons, or group of people through contemptuous, discriminatory, or denigrating words or actions on account of race and all the other usual things that come along with that. 927 says player behavior investigation, and if Riot determines that the team member has violated this code or other rulings, they may assign penalties at their sole discretion. A one game suspension, it could have bigger consequences for Group B because I is this team and they don't, like I said, don't have a really good replacement during this cat's absence. And I might only win the group stage so far was in their previous against Flash Wolf, but missing that star support, man, it could make winning like less likely, man, you know, cause like they really need him. He was a big part of the team or whatever, man. But yeah, man, so that's pretty much what they doing with him. And then in another response, man, Riot wrote, at this point, the expectation that toxicity is punishable is firmly established and has been consistently backed up. Publicly available rule set that gets message to all teams. The offense committed shortly before Worlds, they land a punishment because of the impact it would have on the team will completely remove any ability to address serious offenses in a timely fashion. So they giving it to you right there, so you knew better. And would suggest that the team or players can essentially get away with these offenses until the punishment will be more tolerable for them. Pros should be models of good behavior all year round. World is no excuse to tolerate negative actions. And they went on to say some other things which I would, you know, put up for y'all to read for yourself. I'm not gonna read everything. And as it stands right now, I may probably have a little shot if we can make it to the knockout stage. Now, here, Riot followed the logic of 2014 ruling against Dennis Johnson, who was suspended for 3 games following his racially remarks. They was hateful, by the way. The field of play for today's contestant will look very different. So yeah, man, you never want to hear about this type of stuff, but people got to get punished. Some people out there just don't care. I'm all for freedom of speech or whatever, man, but there's a time and a place for everything. And you know, people can say what they want, man, but when you're a pro, like they say, you're supposed to be a pro all year round. This your boy, the Ghost, man. Y'all tell me y'all if y'all like it, then subscribe, comment down below.